Morning. Welcome to today's episode of Going Live Anyway. My name is Cordelia Kate and I am so busy. I've got 4 kids. It's summer holidays, although 3 of them have gone to their dads this morning. So that's nice. We've got Arlo sitting here. He is literally just next to me. And we've got Amos working in the background. I haven't had time to prepare for this live, but do you know what? We're going live anyway. And that is the whole point of this. So yeah, what do you reckon, Arlo? Yeah, Arlo says exactly that is what you're supposed to be doing, Mum. You're supposed to be going live anyway, even if you're not prepared, even if people are going to think that you are rambling, nonsensical, all these things that we can get in our heads that are the reason why we can stop ourselves from doing it. This is why I love this concept of going live anyway. I'm doing it anyway. Hey, that's rebellious, isn't it? There's a rebellious thing to that. I'm doing it anyway. Just you try and stop me. Just you try. Right, let me share this into the Rebellious Business Network Facebook group, which is our amazing community of rebels. When I say sharing it, I can't live stream into the group anymore because Facebook changed the rules. So annoying. So I have to actually share the live stream that I'm doing on the business page. So we are now live in the group. And if you're not in this group, come join. If you're a business owner and you consider yourself, oh God, am I unmuted? Yeah, I am. Just checking. If you're a business owner and you consider yourself to have a bit of a rebellious streak and you don't want to wear a corporate mask, you don't want to fit in with the traditional kind of networking, and you see yourself as someone who's doing things their way, a little bit different. You just got to identify with the word rebel. Are you a bit rebellious? Well, then you need to come join us in the Rebellious Business Network, because we're basically all business owners that think we're a bit rebellious, and we hang out together in there. And if you're in the network watching this from there, hey, how's it going? Drop I am a rebel in the comments. I am a rebel. Drop it in the comments. So I think we've got a problem with Restream because it's not showing me stuff. I need to try and reset it. And I only remember when I'm live. So if there are people watching, please do drop some comments just so that I can see if it's working. Otherwise, I'll go to the places where I think I'm live and try and see comments there. The question that I wanted to answer today was from one of our lovely new members inside the Rebellious Business Network. A huge welcome to you. I have literally come off the page where you were right in front of me so I could say what your name was. Oh, damn it. Oh, she's got pink hair. Let me go and let me have a look. Let me just bear with me, guys. Let me just have a look. I'm going to find her really quickly because she's got pink hair and she stands out. And I clicked on her because I was like, you look like a bit of a rebel. You really do. Let's have a look at you. And then I realised she isn't only just a rebel. Her name's Debbie Barr. Debbie Barr. Let me see if I can tag you, Debbie, in this right now. Kenneth. Kenneth Nell is joining us from LinkedIn. Why are you almost rebel? What's almost rebel about you, Kenneth? Let me know. Thanks for the comment. That means things are working a bit better today than they were yesterday. We were getting no comments through from LinkedIn yesterday. Things were broken. But yeah, let me know what makes you an almost rebel. Do you find yourself conforming when you don't really want to? Is that kind of what happens? I think we've all probably got our own definitions as well as what rebel means. It definitely doesn't mean like anarchist, tying myself to aeroplanes. I don't mean that kind of rebel. I just mean like, it's a bit naughty, like to do things your own way. It's a bit milder than like anarchy, Right, Debbie Barr. Let me see if I can tag you in this. At Debbie. Yes, boom. I've tagged you. Okay, so Debbie is a rebel. And I know that because she's got Sacred Rebel Circle. I clicked on her profile and I saw Sacred Rebel Circle, and she's got pink, like on brand with Rebellious Business hair. I don't know if it's just like, is it the case that all rebels identify with this pink colour? Is it a really rebellious colour? I love it though. Awesome. So this is Debbie. Welcome to the group, Debbie. And Debbie asked a really, really great question that I want to answer here. And her question was, Kenneth saying he's not ready to go for the pink hair. No, I'm not either. I'm not ready for it. I've got this feeling that it will fade, and I'm not girly enough to maintain such high maintenance things as that. You know, I struggle to remember to go and get my nails done. And yeah, anyway, never mind. That's why we're rebellious, Kenneth. You know, because we don't have pink hair. Fits. It works every single time. Being a rebel is a great excuse for most things. So Debbie's question is, now the question that I asked that she answered, I ask in the Rebellious Business Network when people join the group, I say, if we could answer any question about marketing or finding clients online, you know, what would you ask us? So it's confusing because we ask a question and they answer it with a question. And so she said, I suppose right now it would be, where are all the real people hanging out? Because social media is full of so much fake stuff. It feels like a minefield, just making real connections without the fear of spam and sales pitches before you've had a cuppa. And I really do feel you and hear you. Like, there is a lot of fake stuff. And that's getting worse, isn't it? Like, now we're looking at videos going, I don't know if this video is real or not, because it could be AI. Like, my feed, I don't know why. I'm like, why is this coming on my... Is it because I hovered on one once and was trying to work out whether it was real or not? And now I'm getting loads of them. Because like, me and Caroline did an experiment and we did discover... Oh, Debbie Barr, you're here. I'm answering your question, Debbie. Welcome. Great to have you with us. Welcome to the Rebellious Business Network. Welcome. Yeah, my feed on Facebook now has loads of these weird AI videos. And these weird AI videos are animals saving each other from crocodiles and stuff. Like, what in the world? I think I hovered on one once to try and figure out what on earth that was. I think it was an elephant saving its baby elephant from a crocodile's jaws. And I'm like, that's not real. And then I was like, oh no, that's AI, isn't it? And now I'm getting loads of them. And I find them really disturbing and really strange. So, Debbie, I agree with you. There's so much fake stuff out there. Social media was always a bit fake, wasn't it? Because it's like a highlight reel and like everyone's just sharing the highlights of their life. But now we've got this fakeness. So you can see Amos in the background. Like, Amos is getting the baby off to sleep for his nap whilst I'm live. Now there's this fakeness that's taken that to a whole new level, which is like, is this even a real video or is this AI? And I think that just makes things even more confusing.
I'm not real.
Amos says he's not real. He is real. He is. I haven't made him up. He's not a construct. He could be a hologram. Like, we could have, like, I can't afford holograms. I'm not that rich. Anyway, so I think I hear you, Debbie, and I think it's really hard to sift through stuff. And I think what you've done is great by joining the Rebellious Business Network. Networking, right, is a place where you can go and meet people and connect with people and find some real people in your life and on your socials, and it makes it feel real. I would say let's take it to the next level with that. Debbie, are you running live events? Have you put together your own live event on social media? Well, sorry, it's not on social media. You're going to advertise it on social media, and that's going to pull people through, because I think in terms of grounding yourself into a sense of being surrounded by the right kind of people who are a good fit for your business and that are real, and where it feels like it's purposeful and you're not just in this fake environment shouting into the void, posting on social media and getting likes, but it's not really going anywhere and it's not really making much difference. The way we really ground that down is we start inviting people to events and start building a real community. And I've got a sense that perhaps that's what you're doing, because when I clicked on your profile, I could see the Rebel Circle. Love that. I think I've missed a word out. The Rebel something circle. There was the word circle and there was the word rebel, and it was pink and it caught my eye. So that sounds like you are building a community or wanting to build a community, and it is the absolute best thing you can do, because then you start to build this group of people around you in terms of your leads or your ideal clients, or, you know, the people that are a good fit for what it is that you do. You start to build this community around you, and then those are the people that you can serve, and it starts to bring so much more realness into how you market your business. And I know this because I used to run YouTube ads, And I used to run YouTube ads, and I used to get people signing up on my email list. And then I would send promotions to those people on my email list. And then I would get people booking in for sales calls. And I did not meet the people until they came on a sales call. And I call it brick wall marketing. I'm like marketing, I'm shouting out, I'm sharing this message, but it's like I'm talking to people that are on the other side of a brick wall, and I don't flipping know who they are. Like I'm imagining who they might be, but I don't know who they are. Like, are they, whereas now, because I have a community, like Debbie, I'm speaking directly to you. We don't know each other yet, right? But, as time goes on and I build relationships with the people in my audience, like when I'm speaking, I know who I'm speaking to. I know who this live is for. I know who's in my audience. I know who's in my community. And it makes it feel so much more grounded, so much more purposeful. And also it's much better result, because what happens is that we connect with people on an emotional level because we know who we're talking to. Okay, let's see what Debbie's saying. Yes, I do that, and it definitely helps. I've also got online circle with a beautiful community, Sacred Rebel Circle, in line with my book, The Call of the Sacred Rebel. Brilliant. So my question to you is this a paid community or is this a free community? Because paid community is great, but then it's obviously, you've still got to market to people on social media, and you've got to do that in a way that you're, number one, getting followers, and number two, getting leads. So I don't want to teach you to suck eggs. I don't know what you know about marketing, but there's somebody watching this that's going to appreciate me keeping it basic here. So essentially, what we want to be doing with social media is the point of social media is literally just to build your email list. If we look at it like that, we want to get people from social media to become leads. That's what we're doing on social media. We don't want to sell on social media. We don't want to run our whole business on social media. It becomes too much. The purpose of social media is to get people off of social media and onto your email list so they become leads. So there is this journey that we're taking people on from cold to hot. And what that means, when you're taking someone who's cold and you're taking them to becoming hot, they talk about it in marketing a lot. All cold means is I don't know you, I don't like you, I don't trust you. I might be aware of my problem. I'm not aware that you're the solution to my problem. It's basically someone that doesn't know you yet. Yeah. And then someone who's hot, they know you, they like you, they trust you. They're aware that you're a solution to their problem, and they're aware of what their problem is. Said those two backwards. But anyway, so basically what we're doing then with marketing is we're building relationships with people. Now, it's very difficult to do that solely on social media because you're at the helm of the algorithm. Building a relationship with people means you're building trust. You want to become a trusted person that people go, oh yeah, I know her, I like her, I trust her. She's got the answer to my problem. And so you're building that relationship. You're building trust with your audience. You're taking them from cold to hot. That's what that means. Like, if we could just humanize it for a minute, that's how I would humanize it for you. So the problem with social media, though, is the fact that we have very limited visibility. We're at the helm of the algorithm. The algorithm is controlling whether our post is going to get seen or not. So if we're doing all of that relationship building on social media, it can be really hit and miss because we can't guarantee that the people that we're trying to connect with are going to see the content we're putting out on social media. Only 5% of your following will see any one thing that you post, and that is on a good day, right? So that's why we want to be posting a lot on social media, but we don't want to be doing that as our only way to really build relationships with people. So what we want to do is we want to use social media as a tool to get people off of social media and into our own real estate and building an email list. Great. So you've gotten it. So Debbie's she just commented here. Debbie, I need to get you on Restream with me. It'd be so much easier. Totally hear you. And yes, building trust is vital. I've been building the email list as social media is so flaky. Brilliant. But social media gives you an incredible opportunity to get out and connect with people that you otherwise wouldn't be able to if we didn't have it, right? Would be reduced to just connecting with people locally, which would be a huge bottleneck. So brilliant. So if you're building your email list, like here's where it's like, if you're building your email list, right, and you're great at building communities, and you've got a circle of people who are a part of your business and they're building that, you're building that community already, but it's paid, what I really recommend you do is you run live events as a lead magnet to get people on your email list. Why? Because if you promote a free live event, it's going to bring people forward to sign up for it. Then you're going to be building connections on that live event, and the people on that live event you're going to be filtering, because you're going to be bringing people forward. You can probably hear Arlo. He's trying to get involved. He's like, yeah, Debbie, I feel you. I hear this. Yeah, he doesn't want to sleep right now, but that's fine. He's the latest Rebel edition. The live event is going to draw people in who are genuinely interested in what it is that you're saying. So we have networking events, and what that does is it pulls people onto a Zoom call that we can connect with in that way on Zoom. And so because we connect with them in that way, it builds relationships with them in a strong way, much stronger than we can build relationships with people through email or through them reading our PDFs or watching our videos, because we're actually talking to each other. We're in real time, we're connecting. And so that's a really powerful way to warm people up and take them from cold to hot, if you like, build that trust, build that relationship. But it also grounds you into a sense of now your marketing is starting to feel real, because you're connecting with real people, you're having real conversations, etc. I know. Yeah, he is. We should Arlo is really getting involved. So my advice to you is this: it's only use social media as a tool to build your email list. So therefore you are, of course, number one, trying to get followers, but number two, you're trying to get people off of social media. You're not seeing social media as the end place where you need to run your business. You are seeing it as a tool to get people off of social media into your world. And my recommendation for that is that you use a live event as a lead magnet, because number one, that works really well organically, because it's got built-in urgency. It gets people moving quickly because it's got an end date. Like if you don't sign up for it, you're going to miss it. If you don't attend, you're going to miss it, right? So that FOMO and that urgency gets people actually moving and signing up. Number two, it builds relationships with people really, really well. And it's going to ground you into a sense of, I really feel like I know the people who I'm marketing to. Oh, hey, Craig. I love that you actually made it on the live today, not just the replay. Woo, woo. Craig, welcome. Great to have you here. And yeah, great. Oh, yeah. John Genley told us yesterday on the Rebellious Business Show that you can watch a live on YouTube and catch up by starting it from the beginning and putting it on 2 times speed. Who knew? Who knew? And Kenneth is saying that there's a cat riding on the back of a tiger. I think that might be a reference to the weird videos that are coming up in the AI videos that are coming up in the feed at the moment on social media, and everything feeling a little bit strange. You're welcome, Debbie. I love that you are running a free live event at the moment, so you know it works. That is great. Just try and block out all of this fake stuff and just be a breath of fresh air by being yourself and keeping it real on social media with lots of video of you being you, and keep doing your thing with running your live events. And yeah, we can't avoid this weird fake world that we're in, but we can rebel it by really being ourselves. And what that's going to do is it's going to be a breath of fresh air for your audience, because remember, they are trying to sift through the fake stuff, and our intuition knows what's real and what's fake, really and truly. So you just keep doing you, and yeah, put your blinkers on, plow forward, and carry on keeping it real for the rebels. Debbie, thank you so much for your question. It was really fun unpacking that. And yeah, guys, if you want to ask something for me and Caroline to answer live on the Rebellious Business Show, we have this thing called the Spill It link. Now, the Spill It link is where you can come and spill your darkest secrets, and we will unpack them live on the show. No, I'm joking. It's a place where you can come and ask us absolutely anything. It could be an awkward question about our lives. It could be you just venting about a problem you've got right now. It could be a dilemma, a story, a funny thing. It could be anything. We had someone share their brand with us yesterday, and we unpacked that live on the show as to why maybe he wasn't getting sales and but yeah, so we have this link, and it's Not going to share to LinkedIn from me putting it there. I've learned. So I'm going to come to LinkedIn and I'm going to drop that link in LinkedIn as well. And then all you need to do is answer the question on the Spill It link and then tune in on Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. We will be live in all the usual places. But if you tune in on Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. to find out if we have ran with your Spill It, then essentially, we will, like I've done with Debbie today, I've tagged her to let her know that we're answering her question. I will try and tag you so that you can see that we are answering your question too. I've just dropped that into LinkedIn. And there we go. Guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. It is Thursday. You've got 2 more days to the weekend. How much needle moving stuff can you get done before you wrap up this week that's going to move you forward in your business? Like, go crush it. And if you want to adopt this process, this mentality into your life, I'm encouraging people to find their version of going live anyway. You've got to find the one thing that if you were to do it, it would move the needle in your business. If depending on what your priority is it sales? Is it visibility? Is it leads? Is it building a team? Is it getting that book written? Is it applying for something? Like, what is it for you? If you were to do it, it would move the needle. Going live anyway is the term doing it anyway, but the doing it is specific. So my version of that is going live. What's your version of that? And adopt that as your mantra, and let's see if you can argue with it. I bet you can't.